Hi, I'm Chase, and I'm driving to Arizona with my dog Beastie. I figured I'd document my journey for myself, and if anyone else cares to watch. But taking the Disco for its first real multi-state trip, first extended stay in the camper setup, and yeah. So just got started, just got on the road a little bit ago. Closed Durango today, but we'll see. Got some good weather for road tripping, at least in my eyes. A little rainy and gray. So yeah, currently got a little bit of a late start at around 2:44. So yeah, we'll kind of see where it goes. No worries. Could I just get a spicy chicken sandwich combo with no pickles? So before we get too far down the road, there's some classic Denver traffic down at 25, so had to hit the local favorite Popeyes because there's not one where I live.
Nerds. Yep. Absolute and total nerds. And it was
yeah, so this is why I stopped and got Popeyes before, because I was starving and then I was not about to sit through this. So yeah, classic heading through Denver traffic. Yeah, chilling in the express lane because maps said this was going to take 32 minutes to get through. I wasn't trying to sit for half an hour, given that I've already got so much farther to go today than I originally had wanted to. But yeah, so at least we're moving. Yeah, so after, I don't know, like 4-ish hours of driving, maybe like 3.5. I think I found a spot for tonight. It's called Browns Creek. It's up here in lovely Buena Vista, Colorado. Yeah, it's currently about 8 o'clock. Podcast going still. Taking road 270 up for a bit, and then we're gonna turn left onto 272 and then hit the trailhead. Kind of all set up, chilling for right now in the back of the Discovery with Mickey. It's pretty cold. We were chilling like an hour without the heater. Got through the first episode of Mythbusters. Yeah, drinking some raspberry Prudentials. But currently just kind of sitting back up here. Like, you can see there's kind of a lot of not a lot, that's a poor word, a decent bit of room for us, but yeah, we make it work. Misty's probably a little more comfy now that the heater's going. It was getting pretty chilly in here, but yeah, so that was the first one. Get another one going, I guess. I'm just relaxing. It's kind of nice, but the moon's really pretty tonight. You can see it over the roof, sunroof.
Am I missing an eyebrow? Adam Savage.
Oh, good morning. It's the first solo night in the truck ever. Slept pretty well, actually. Woke up a couple of times throughout the night, just like, you know, cold. It was pretty chilly. You can see like the condensation froze on the windows up there. Maybe kind of see it. Kept the windows cracked and both the sunroofs cracked just because we kept this going most of the night. Propane ran out probably around like 3 swap bottles and kept it going. That might be Princeton or Antero up there. Yeah, this is Browns Creek. Pretty nice little, just off the beaten path, just Forest Service Road 272 right here. It's not like super far out. It's not like a wheeling trail or anything. Just got me off the main roads, which is really what I was looking for. Misty's out exploring a little bit. There's a little fire pit right here. Obviously, didn't use it or anything last night. Came in pretty late. Just set up the truck, and this is the aftermath of waking up and gonna repack it all back and keep our day going. We're gonna go into New Mexico today for sure. Arizona, I'm almost 100% sure we'll make it into there as well. Not gonna push super hard today. I've got a bunch of homework I gotta do at some point, so yeah, feels good waking up out here, man. It's a cool feeling, so I'm stoked. But my phone just vibrate. Oh, service is weird. And then these, as you can see, just boop, right down into there, and they pop out super quick. Okay, so I got the truck pretty well packed up. Got it started this morning. Just a little worrisome because they don't want to crank super fast, but it at least started, so we're good. Yeah, so just got to straighten a couple things out really, and then, you know, close the doors, throw her in, and should be good to go. I think the goal is just going to be head into town a little bit, or whatever town's on the way, I guess, towards my direction. But I don't know if you can, that's Mount Princeton up there. Such a pretty peak. Yeah, I think the plan is kind of just go and find a gas station, probably brush my teeth and stuff there, find some breakfast. I'm not gonna cook out here. I didn't bring any breakfast, just lunch and dinner. Yeah, ready for the next stage? That, I think, is Mount Princeton, or Antero, actually. Or that's Antero over there, I don't know. But absolutely gorgeous. All the chairs. Absolutely gorgeous. San Luis Valley. Oh, it's so pretty, man. Cannot beat that. So we just stopped at McDonald's, and I think this is Pagosa Springs still. Quick lunch break. Misty, no. Come eat your food. Eat your food. There you go. Good girl. Get it. Eat your food. Eat your food. Okay. Yep. Then we'll keep going from here. I don't know where we're gonna stop tonight, but we're gonna figure that out. Yep. And that's New Mexico. Okay, so I've kind of resorted to shooting this on my iPhone because the GoPro shit the bed last night driving up. I ended up stopping in Payson, Arizona last night. A very pretty place. I actually just found this, like, it was like some good Sam rated place just because I had showered. So you can see I'm just like in my own little spot. There's like one spot there, but no one posted up there. I guess there's one up there too. I didn't notice that. But yeah, pretty little spot. Misty's vibing. I took my shower. And then I'm gonna head into Phoenix and explore today. A few places I want to check out. Other than that, see where it goes. Okay, so I finally got the GoPro working again, but I figured I'd go ahead and just start this back up while I'm driving. So I made it out to Casa Grande, obviously. Been staying the last 2 days here. Gonna be here for another one. This is this place called Lucid.
Continue on South Thornton Road for 2 miles.
But like, so this company Lucid, I guess they're like a newer startup, but this is their factory. I'd hoped to get in and like, I don't know, I would hope they had like an office or something, you know, somewhere you could just go in at least. But it's just straight security at the front, so, and it says no filming or anything allowed. But yeah, so I guess a company that's kind of like rivaling Tesla, they just finished this called Lucid AM1, I think, and it's like the first their like facility, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, but now gonna head off over to an entirely different spot that's used to calibrate satellites, I guess.
By her first name, Tatiana, when they realized, they were like, oh, that was that horrible bitch.
Dude, I don't know where I'm at, but it's kind of sketch. Like, there's just random furniture out here in the desert, and like just abandoned shit and like trash and stuff. It's weird. Supposedly almost to where I'm going. This might have been a bad idea. And 1,000 feet, my destination's on the right. There it is. See the pad. So I guess this is the remnants of it. What I saw on Google is there is like still actual stuff here, but I guess there might not be. Pretty wild. Kind of an eerie feeling out here. There was a plaque there for the Army Corps of Engineers, but it's like what's been pushed down the stone, it looks like. Kind of a bummer. Not sure if what that would have been. Pretty wild. Obviously people are shooting out here. It's a bummer that someone stole the plaque. Kind of sucks. But I think there's a picture of it, so we'll look that up. Now we're going to the domes. Just another, I guess, big like thing out here. Just a abandoned structure. You can't really, you're not supposed to go into it, I guess. But we'll see. Wow, this place is full. The acoustics. That's crazy. So these are the domes in Casa Grande. It was supposed to be, oh my god, there's so many bugs around here, it's scaring me. It's supposed to be a semiconductor factory that was never finished. And this is where it lies. Craziest 80s computer factory thing I've ever seen. Absolutely wild. I've just never seen anything quite like this. I don't know like how much of the architecture is like purposeful, like that stuff going up. Absolutely insane. obviously, so a lot of them are just like falling apart now. Nutty. Some absolute killer graffiti out here though, for sure. It's cool to see. This is the final one. This is the one that everyone says be really careful about going into, because you can see it's all just crashed, caved back in there. This is nutty. You can tell a lot of people just come here to party, get fucked up, but it's scary because like the acoustics, I bet, like contribute to this collapsing. That is terrifying, right above the front. That's awesome. Understand why these are like frowned upon to the public, but also definitely understand why so many people come here, because just look at this place. And then this is probably all the old construction for like what they were gonna build, and I would imagine they just never got around to, obviously they didn't have the funding to finish it, so I think the footprint for a lot of these other buildings just never happened. Unfortunately, that's one of those places you really wish you could see like finished and, you know, an actual company now, but also wouldn't be the same. As you can see, we're in like another, pretty much the exact same that one would be from the looks of it. Casa Grande domes. But I got my old film roll out. I really haven't done this in a long time. I haven't shot film in forever. So yeah. So I made it to the last spot I'm gonna shoot at for today, but it's the neon sign park in Casa Grande as well. So I'm out here at the Casa Grande neon sign park, shooting some 35mm. These things are beautiful, and they're like legitimate neon, fully restored. Little info on each one of them. I'm like, come on, man. Red Ghost shoes. Goddard shoe store. Goddard. I can't read. Hotel sanction. Horseshoe Motel. The waiver dude. Actually got a chance to talk to the owner. Beautiful GR 90 Supra. Just happened to pull up while I was shooting the cafe, the garden of neon sign, and kind of a little bit more about it. It was so cool. Just a lot of history in this place. I know a lot about the town. She gave me a lot of info. Casa Grande photo shop. Ralph's Cafe, man. So pretty. Check it out. Definitely worth checking out, especially if you're into photography. Wow. Giving up on using the GoPro, just using my phone. It looks 10 times better already. But getting the truck all packed up, gonna head out today. It is currently 12:16 on Friday. Had a great Thanksgiving with the family. Sister from Hawaii came in. Yeah, it's been a great time. But gonna go do a couple things around town before I head out with the fam, and then I'll start my trip back up. Thinking I'm gonna head up to Sedona first, and then see where it goes. Ooh, yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. You guys want some more? Come here! Come on. I'm officially starting to drive back to Colorado. Leaving Casa Grande, New Mexico, or Arizona rather. I'm an idiot. We're all packed up again. Got some Wisconsin beer to take home. Wild Misty in the back.
Turn right onto Arizona 84 East.
And yeah, I think we're gonna stop in Sedona for the night and only do a 2-night trip this time around, but should be good. See how far we make it tonight. But gonna go find some carne asada fries in town before I head out, and then we'll be underway.
Arizona 84 East.
Okay, so it's day 2 driving home, which is probably the day that we'll actually get home. But before we head out, just wanted to show we camped last night. It's a beautiful spot. My roommate, shout out to also Chase, for this. But yeah, super pretty. A couple other people out here. Tried to go up farther last night, but didn't really see anything. But super pretty out here. It was really quiet last night. Right outside Sedona, so pretty hard to beat. Some people left a big old fire over there. We got in here at like 8. It was pretty cold last night, and set up bed and just watched some movies and popped on the heater and tried to edit some photos, but I'm not sure what's going on with my SD card. Seems like I've had nothing but electronical failures this trip, so good stuff there. It is cold, holy shit. It says 5 exterior, but that's Celsius, so take that for what you will. It's not that cold, but I don't believe that because it feels colder than that in here. Not that means a lot because it's a metal box. Are you freaking out? You know where we're going.
Yeah, I've done most of the touristy stuff. Wow, that was a long roll.
Moab sunsets are pretty unbeatable.
craziest Christmas